Has Adam Aaron and AMC been selling illegally unregistered shares of APE since 2020 and 2021, or are you being fed a line of bull? Let's get straight to the bottom of it in today's episode of FUD Busters. All right, guys, you might have seen videos like this one from our friend Al from Boston talking about AMC being exposed with other preferred stocks, Class L, Series P. You might have seen videos from other clickbait YouTubers talking about APE being sold in the at-the-market distributions back in 2020 and 2021. It does look confusing, right? It's right there on the table. Maybe there could be a logical reason. Guys, I want you to always look for a logical reason instead of jumping straight into the hot tub of conspiracy, because that is where you're going to go wrong in your career as an investor. Now, wisely, Al deleted his video already. I guess he figured out that all of the bullshit that he was talking about was before AMC was even incorporated as a public company in 2013. Thank you, Al, for at least taking the clickbait down. But let's talk about the other clickbait that is still up there. And guys, it is encouraging to me that people are finally starting to read the financial statements. The unfortunate thing is, if in 2023 you're just now trying to get caught up on what the past several years of financial statements look like, it's easy to misunderstand more recent filings. Now, if we look back on the December 2022 10K that is included in the plaintiff's evidence, the very filing that people are using to put out this misinformation, this clickbait, this conspiracy theory, we have this very strange table that looks like AMC preferred equity units over here on the right were sold back in 2020 and 2021. Now, how could that be? Because we know as a fact that APE was not registered. No preferred shares were ever issued until August 4th, 2022. We can see that from SEC filings. Same odd looking table when we look at dividends that were paid on February 26, 2020. You can see that it's split between common and APE. Again, how could that be? Is there a logical reason, maybe an accounting one, that this is shown the way that it is? Or has AMC been committing a bunch of crime? Let's keep going. But if we go back to the 10Ks for 2020 or 2021, would we see something different? We know for a fact that going back to SEC filings, you're not going to find any evidence, no SEC filings issuing preferred shares or issuing APE. That is the very foundation that you need to start with if you're interested in fact-based reporting to your audience and not clickbait, conspiracy, or emotion-driven content. When we look at this very odd-looking table in the 2022 10K, but then compare it to the exact same table in the 2021 10K, we can see in 2021 it very clearly explains that the at-the-market equity distribution were only Class A common stock. You can see each one of them listed. And then the more confusing version from 2022, we're going to talk about why that is in just a second. Same thing here when we look at the very odd looking table looking like a February 2020 dividend was paid on both common and APE. If we refer back to the 2021 10K, we can see that no, it was just paid to the common back in February of 2020. So you're asking yourself why, and I asked myself why. Also, why are they showing it differently in the 2022 10K? Why are they splitting it between common and the APE? Is it because they were selling APE illegally in 2020 or 2021? Logically, we know that can't happen because any shares that are issued have to be registered with the SEC, and clearly APE was not issued before August 4th, 2022, nor has any preferred shares ever been issued before August of 2022. Let's look now at some of the fine print in the 2022 10K that explains why they are showing it in this odd fashion. Now, it did take me a few days of digging to find this. It was kind of buried in there, but it is on page 134 of the 2022 10K, the same one that shows those odd tables. It says that due to the characteristics of the AMC preferred equity units, the special dividend had the effect of a stock split pursuant to ASC 505-2025-4. Accordingly, all references made to share, per share, or common share amounts in These accompanying consolidated financial statements and applicable disclosures include Class A common stock and 8 preferred units have been retroactively adjusted to reflect the effects of the special stock dividend as a stock split. Keywords, retroactively adjusted. That is why all those tables look different in 2022 than if you go back and look at the same tables in 2021 or 2020. I just want to encourage all content creators, be it on YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, wherever, search for facts before you jump to conspiracy theories. Your audience deserves a fact-based approach instead of you putting out misinformation, getting them all hyped up with the incorrect information and leading them to make bad investment decisions. Let's try and start with facts before conspiracy. FUD Busters.